Well, it grew out of a schools project that we had, which ran for several years, to involve 3 or 4 schools to do a study of a certain portion of the walled city. They did illustrations of the buildings, they looked into the history of the buildings, not only the buildings themselves, but the people that lived in them over the years. A few years later, the late Ansley Malley, who was one of the founder members of the Trust, saw an opportunity of getting funding from Derry City Council for a more permanent record of the walled city. And the objective was to do research into the city over the years, to show the maps at different times, old photographs, old drawings, so that you could see how the different parts of the city evolved over the years, and hence the title, The Living City. It actually covers every street. It's the most thorough study, I think, that's been done of the walled city. In the big the folders, which are actually the content of the whole study, if you look through them, you can see that the history is charted right through each street, building by building. The streets are made up of all the buildings, and it's the streets that I think tell the story, maybe more than the individual buildings. Although some of the key buildings are the really important ones to the city. And I think a prime example actually is this Verbal Arts building, which is an old building given a new use and a new lease of life. And that's the way things, I think, should go. Well, I think it's a chance of seeing history through the ages and how the city has grown and why it is still a living city. It could be even more so because some streets, as you'll see walking down, say, Shipquay Street, are not as vibrant as they used to be. And we need to encourage people to come and invest more in those at the moment. And that is being helped by the Townscape Heritage Project, which the Foyle Civic Trust is currently carrying out to a number of buildings in Shipquay Street, and hopefully that will help to revitalise it.